They feasted at Magnolia's table, they've ridden the boats down the Brazos, and now they're ready for their Baylor Bears to go to work here inside McLean Stadium in Waco, Texas. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see, the Arizona State Sun Devils taking on the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Bears will get us underway with the opening kickoff. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up.
He's going to go for a big one. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So, you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
The Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch is called for. In the midst of all this range is concentrate on one thing, making the catch. So Baylor's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Going downfield for the big play. Grabs it inside the 15. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Looking for a man. It's Robertson. This one's complete. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. And the Bears are marching down the field. The inside handoff. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And that last run leaves them with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground? Trying play action. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Bears line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the
It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Dropping back, it's Levin. Unloads it left. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Sun Devils are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Here's a heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Bears need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Pumps it downfield. A strike downfield. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up.
Number 94 on to kick it away.
And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. The run from the shotgun. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Quickly out to the tight end. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. At the 45, on its way. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Brown. And he forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He'll do it himself. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Virginia took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Cavaliers that fired on all cylinders. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game, but this type of win is a serious statement.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He'll keep it himself. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the...
And here's a fumble way behind the line.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the sweep, made him miss again. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Bears will call on their punt team. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll try the run. Picks up the first down, still moving. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. First down for this offense. Back to pass, it's Levitt. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Sends it downfield. Nice hands on the right sideline as he has it for a huge gain.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Rush is on him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Sun Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Fires to the wideout. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle, it's Tyson. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be fourth down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And this one is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Caught behind the line. It's Washington. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Robertson. Quickly to the tight end. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Lost to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
The sure hands, it's Porter. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Bears can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Washington. Shakes off the defender. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Quickly complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the 1st half. And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting points on the board before the break. And in the waning seconds of the 1st half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Waning seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll close the gap to 14. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Sun Devils will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking for a crease, it's Washington. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Robertson. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to scramble. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Moving out to the right. Running to Green. Did the work himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. Going the other way, and he's got room. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Ready to fire from the pistol. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a man miss. Got enough for the first down and wants more. What a run. Takes it all the way down to the 11-yard line before he's forced out. And the Bears, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're going to run it to the right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Listen, I would get rid of that thing fast, too, if I've been sacked that many times today. They're coming every angle. Everybody's coming. They've got to me the whole day. Can somebody please get my back?
Bring in the heat. Using the quick game. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They'll send out the kicker here. Never a doubt. It's our forced to settle for the field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Tennessee is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Vols have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to UAB. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Levin. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces the 4th down. The Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Safe completion on the screen. Powers through the defender. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Bears need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll run it from the gun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Back to the ground with the running back. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Looking for a man. It's Levitt. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the Sun Devils have their offense in high gear. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. They're setting up the screen. Looks as if they might have that screen really set up, but he'll be stopped short of the marker. It's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He'll do it himself on the draw. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops the throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Porter. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Scanning the field, it's Robertson. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Wants to keep it in the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Washington. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his big tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Pocket breaking down. On a little time, lets it go. Got it in the middle, it's Prentice. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Rides the back and leaves it. Turning it on. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Wants to throw on first down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Power football with the run. And keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Getting late, pressure building. Huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hamilton. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Sun Devils decide to punt it away. Takes it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Never a reason to panic. Just run your offense. Plenty of time here. Down one possession late in the fourth. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Bears with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for room. It's Washington. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Third down and 1, and this is why they call it a gut check. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Gotta have it here on fourth down. Got it in the middle. It's Cameron. Breaks into the open. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. To throw, it's Robertson. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bears have taken it inside the 20. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important.